Hi everybody, this is Ian here at AbelCine Tech in Burbank, and today we're going to look at the Sound Device 302 field mixer and the 702T field recorder. The 302 mixer is an awesome little piece of equipment, spectacular sound out of this thing, and very diverse. You can put 3 signals into here, but in addition to that, you can actually add 2 more on an input on the side, which are labeled 4 and 5. The 3 signals here have your master gain and your faders. You also can allocate where the channel from that input is going to go, so it says left, right, center. The metering system here, 19 positions on it. You can monitor in PPM or in VU or a combination of both. There's actually an internal setup menu in here that you can go into, and you can set up all those things to the way you like. Once those are set, you're good to go. It remembers it. It's a non-volatile memory. Set it once and you're done. On the side here, on our outputs, 2 3-pin XLRs, so we can take this directly to a camcorder. And if we do that in that scenario, there is a return right here so that we can monitor the audio that's being recorded in the camcorder. So in that scenario, we would not be sending the signal out to a recorder. We're going directly to the camcorder. The other scenario is we could take those signals out and put them into the 702T and then record to media on that machine. In addition, we can also do a mix out on a TA3. It's a little 3-pin connector. And what the AES is for, it's for sending it out to kind of prosumer machines, like a mini disc recorder, things of that nature. If you need to make a backup or things like that, that's a perfect application for it. As far as powering the machine, you can use 3 AA's, or you can go into a 4-pin Hiroshi right here. That's probably the most practical way to handle this machine, because keep in mind that if you're doing a sound pack, you're not only monitoring or powering this up, but you're probably monitoring or powering up other stuff as well. So it makes sense to have one battery in your kit and like a distribution cube or something like that. This way you're not, changing batteries all the time, and you're not putting those batteries into a landfill. So it makes a lot of sense to use a rechargeable battery with these kind of setups. The way that this has been engineered, and this is true of all the Sound Devices gear, all your critical controls are on the front of the machine. So once it goes into a bag, you never have to scramble or fumble around to try to change a parameter that you need to check. And all the inputs are on the side for your cabling, and you can also monitor with your headphones right here. And on the front, we actually have a little detent knob that goes in and out and changes the volume of your headphone monitoring. You might want to keep this on the lower end when you set this up for the first time, because this is a nice amplifier. If you put it midway, you're going to rock your eardrums. Next to it is a knob that allows us to select what signal we're going to hear. So in other words, we can isolate one of the 3 inputs. We can also listen to everything together. So there's a lot of different selections in here. 1 and 2 can actually be linked together for a stereo input, and in the center there's a reverse polarity switch. If you don't use stereo inputs, you'll never use this, but be aware that if you inadvertently turn it on and you reverse the polarity and you put a regular mic into input number 2, you're not going to hear it. So before you send it back to Sound Devices, check that and make sure it's working, because there have been situations where that has happened. The back of it is completely clean, because like I said, the idea is to have everything that you need right up front and your connectors off to the sides. 302, really small, lightweight, beautiful little machine, and it delivers fantastic sound. Even if you're only using 1 microphone and going to a camcorder, this is a great thing to have, because it's going to make the sound quality going into the camera so much better, and you have so much more control over it as well.